Good day everyone. Today we're going to play with the A10A, which is a premium vehicle that's currently at 50%. As you can see right here, 50% is part of the summer sales. I have this vehicle, so I'm making a video on it, and you'll have my opinion on it, like if it's worth or not. But what's interesting for you is that I'm hosting a giveaway, and you'll be able to participate in 2 or 4 this giveaway in the next days. But it's on Twitch, not on YouTube. YouTube is not that conventional for me, or it's not working that nicely, so I'll be hosting it on Twitch. All that you'll have to do will be said on Twitch. Fuck that. If you want to check like the first video, like on the show, if I'm explaining everything more correctly, or I even have a short about it, so check that. But it will be like easy peasy lemon squeezy. All you have to do is enter, blah blah, and then you have to wait. That's it. It will be a draw. So today we're taking out the A10A with only the ATGMs or the AGMs, auto-guided missiles, because you'll tell me, why are you taking just that OT? Well, if I take the 2000 pound bombs, which they are amazing, they're very great, I'll be way too close to SPA. If I take the GBUs, same shit. But if you take those things, you can try to lock your enemies from 23 kilometers and they might hit. It's not always the case, but you'll be able to see all of that. So for us, in order to spawn the A10A, we'll be taking out the M something Wolfpack. You have the same variant in the Tech 3, which is a very good vehicle, and if you want you can also take the Bradley out. For me the A10 is like my most played vehicle in all this game, and after you have the Wolfpack. So A10, apart from the payload that it has, what does this vehicle have? Well, this vehicle right here, armor, a little bit, non-existent, it doesn't matter. But you have this. You have the brrrr with you. And with the default belt, 77mm of penetration, with HVAP and HE. And if you take the ground, it's more HVAP and less HE. You can of course strap some 2020 mics with you, just to shred more enemies, and we also have AIM-9Ls, which are great missiles. So we'll be trying to do our best with this vehicle in ground RB, not air RB, because in ground RB you have more chance of, let's say, success than in air RB. Why? Well, the answer is here. Not especially in the power of the engines, because they are very powerful, but in your top speed, 676 kilometers per hour. That's quite slow, you'll tell me. Well, with that said, you'll have 3 games, no backups, and at the end of each game you'll have the statistics, and afterwards the general statistics. First match we're on Campania, facing Russia, Japan, Pazapista and Baguette. And PR, as you can see, it's 3.7. Not too bad. So Wolfpack, very good top speed, gun amazing with 521mm of penetration at 100 meters. And we have another, not another, but we have a lot of speedy boys with us. Oj, Dumnezeu meu, mă! What was that shot? I don't know. Oh, that sound. Ai! Oti, you're so shitty. Second kill done. Holy shit. Well, not too bad, fuck that. Well, Perry the Platypus right here is within kilometers away from the enemy. So what shall we do? And we can see crap at this point. Okay, we can see a little BMD. Fire one. Can see VBCI. That's a Leopard over there, I think. I mean the seeker is quite bad. Come on. It's not that hard to lock onto the enemies in practice. In practice. But in reality it's a little bit harder. Why so? I'd like to have an answer to that, man, but I don't. CCIP. We've been hit by someone. That's bad. Flares, you have a shit ton of them. And as you clearly saw there, unfortunately, from those 3 AGMs, no one, no or none hit. Yeah, that's like the sad reality. Of course, this thing carries AGMs, but AGMs don't do AGMs work, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to check their spawn. I'm going to try and help my teammate there on the ground. My man has company. And we'll try to come back. We still have some capability regarding damage. Nice. Not bad. One kill for the A10. Could have been better, but what can I do? That's like the worst beach you can face. That's like your biggest nemesis. Swear to God. Well, first game, back after 10 years, 7th place. Those results aren't accurate. Why? Because we did more with the tank than with the plane. So, for the plane we did only 2600 experience, and we could say that half the credits are coming from the plane, so towards 24,000. We achieved, I think, just 1 kill with the plane and assist. That's it, unfortunately. Second match, we're on Fields of Poland. Very bad spawn, if I may tell you that. This map layout, like this, for top tiers, it's the worst that you can find. We're facing Germany, Japan, France, Sweden and the Jews. Oy, oy, oy. Well, let me tell you one thing, I'm not enjoyed by this type of gameplay where you just have to showcase an airplane. It's annoying me. Not a huge fan, but hey, what he has to do. What he has to do. No one asked me my opinion. I'm doing this because I want. But I'm sharing you my opinion. Hey. Well, finally in the A10. That was painful. Brain damage, that's what I have right now. In all transparency. Of course, you don't have to scroll like me in order to see the ground units. All you have to do is to go on the map and then afterwards you pinpoint where you want or what you want. But me, I'm like base, I'm bad. Also have a plane. But. That's freaking annoying. Well, like that. Not too bad. Let's activate CCIP. Chantal killed someone. Have a plane on our tail. Deactivate CCIP. What's that? Oi. He's been touched very hardly. Brah. CCIP back on. Leopard died. Shit. Well, not too bad, ladies and gentlemen. We've been shot down from this point. Let's ping it for our allies. Well, not bad. 3 kills and 1 assist. Great. Well, first match, second one is done. We did 2000 experience for the plane and less than half for total, I'd say, credits. Or maybe half, let's say around 25-ish towards 27-ish or 26-ish thousand. SL. Third place, 1600 base experience. I don't know what else to say. I don't like this, but third but not least game. Let's try to have a nice game. If you want like real opinions, pass on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. Third match, we're on Sinai, facing Germany, Japan, France, Sweden and Jews. First off, we'll try to scout some enemies trying to cross over here. Cannot scout, my man. Or can we? No, I can't. Okay, nice. We could scout some people that were trying to push us over there. Afterwards, kind of pressure forward a little bit, come back, because we might have some more enemies trying to push us. It's like my best pussy way to play this map. If you're not sure of your gameplay, not sure of your capabilities, you can come and play it here, like OT does. Do I recommend this type of gameplay? Not especially. It's not exciting, but it's safe. And OT likes to play safe. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Nice shot. And let's see if we can get some more kills. Did no damage for his Merkava. Smoke just in case. Amorek. Outloader. Didn't got his ammo, unfortunately. Oh, yes, we got his ammo. But we didn't kill him. How unfortunate is that? Okay. Okay. So, we'll try to get one last kill. That medium tank over there. Yee-hoo! Hey. Nice. Not bad. He got killed afterwards. So, keep in mind that we did 1500 base experience just with the wolf pack. So 3 kills, 4 assists are for the wolf pack. For this one, we're taking 4 TTs plus 6 TTs, which makes us a total of... Yes. And we'll try to... Oh shit, nah, game's over. Fuck's sake. That's annoying. That's freaking annoying. And I have a like, big huge mosquito near my freaking leg. He'll like eat my whole leg in seconds. 3 people left, but where? One over there. No one over here. He's dead. What a shame, my man. And where are the other peoples? No one left. Golly. Apparently, someone. What is been dropping his bombs? Ah yeah, that's unfortunate. So, there you can see that not all games can be laid in a plane. So, last game, we did shit with the 810 and all of this is done with those pack. I'm not even staying to check the results. So, conclusion, 810 is good, can work very nicely, but slow and the games are fast. So it depends also like on the maps, like the size of the map, depends also on your teammates, how long can they stay alive, depends also on the enemy teammates, how much or how many backups do they have, or how long do they want to put the fight. And let's say if you're like slow as like I am and don't gather your spawn points fast enough, you won't be able to spawn the plane. I mean, you'll be able to spawn the plane. We did such thing like in all 3 games, but you won't have teammates. And most annoying part is that for the AGMs, when you lock them, they don't always lock nicely, and that's annoying. So let's say if you lock an enemy vehicle, I don't know, over here, let's say battle is the lock, and the enemy keeps moving, it will still fire over there. Instead of being, I don't know man, instead of being like just thermal vision or TV guided, it looks more like a GNSS guided AGM or bomb whatsoever. That's freaking annoying on the 810. And I mean, yes, you can survive 2 or 3 MG shots, but if you get shot by a big rocket, well, you break like a Lego. Air defense capabilities, you have such thing. Ground attack, you have such thing. But yeah, depends. I'm not the best warthunder player. Well, should you buy this vehicle or shouldn't you? That's up to you. In my opinion, I'd rather have an A10 than a K50. But your wallet tells you what you can and what you can't. So, thank you for passing and watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. And if you can, please say why you disliked it, like that OT here can improve. Keep in mind that those here are like, as said, promotional videos. But I don't like them. I don't enjoy them. Why? Because you have to rely on a ground vehicle, then you have to spawn freaking plane. Of course, with the helicopter you don't have such problem. You just spawn the helicopter. You don't have all your payload, but still, you can spawn in. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, if I forgot to say something, don't hesitate to tell it in the comments. And out is out. Ciao.